On this video we're taking a look at our MLB best bets for the games that are happening on Friday, April 15, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Miami Marlins vs Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia Phillies for the win, and here is why. Philadelphia managed to win 2 of 3 versus the A's in their first set of the year, but then lost 2 of 3 to the Mets. On Thursday in the opener versus the Marlins, Philly had a 1-0 lead for 3 innings, then coughed up 4 runs over the next 2 frames in an eventual 4-3 loss. Kyle Gibson put up 4.2 innings with 4 earned on 5 hits and 3 walks. Philadelphia projects to be a team that is going to play in a lot of high-scoring games, but that wasn't the case on Thursday, as the offense couldn't solve Miami's pitching staff in the series opener. Bryce Harper opened the scoring in the first inning with a sacrifice fly, before adding a 2-run double in the 7th, yet that would be Philadelphia's only scoring as it left 9 men on base. Alcantara earned the win with 6.1 innings of 2-run ball, allowing 7 hits and 1 walk, while striking out 5. Anthony Bender gave up 2 hits in the 9th, but worked through it for his second save. Sanchez had the only multi-hit game for the Marlins as he also added a triple. The Marlins remained down on the money line after dropping series against the San Francisco Giants and Los Angeles Angels, although they are 4-2 on the run line. Overs are just 1-5 for Miami, with a lone over coming back on opening day in a 6-5 extra innings loss at San Francisco. Miami has really struggled at the plate so far, with an average of 2.80 runs per game, with just a .577 team ops. As expected, Miami's pitching staff looks like a strength with a 3.77 collective ERA, including a mark of 3.93 from the bullpen. I'm probably going to stay with Philadelphia. Both these teams have been pretty sketchy so far, but the Phillies look a little more reliable in the early going. They scored 4 or more runs in 4 of their first 6 games and have gotten a handful of pretty good pitching performances along the way. Philadelphia had a nice 11-hit total Thursday, they just missed out on a few chances to score. Provided Eflin can post another solid outing, I think Philly will be in control win-wise for Game 2. Baltimore Orioles vs New York Yankees. New York Yankees minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The New York Yankees struggled in 2021, and they are starting even worse to start this 2022 regular season. They paid their pitching rotation a ton of money, and they might have the most juiced batting order in the Major League's history. On the offensive side of the field, the Yankees are only scoring 3.38 runs per game and hitting .231 as a team. This is the 23rd least amount of runs scored per game and the 15th worst team batting average. They aren't getting on base enough, and they are relying way too much on the long ball, even though they are averaging 1.45 home runs per game. I just don't see them hitting 2 to 3 home runs a game, and they won't be able to maintain this average. Once they reach the base paths, the Yankees have also been very unaggressive. They have only stolen 1 base, which ranks them 23rd in that category. Watch for Anthony Rizzo and Aaron Hicks when they are at the plate in this one. Rizzo has already poked out 3 home runs, as he is leading the team. Aaron Hicks has the highest batting average on the team, as he is hitting .353 to start the regular season. These two have provided their offense with a ton of production and will need some help from some of their other large hitters if they want to start stringing together some wins. The Baltimore Orioles did not have the season that they were hoping for in 2021. They will be trying to bounce back in 2022 and will have a chance if they can start producing on the offensive side of the field. They are currently only scoring 2.00 runs per game and hitting .201 as a team. This is the 30th least amount of runs scored per game and the 25th worst team batting average. They aren't putting the ball in play enough to generate offense, and opposing pitchers are having a field day against them. Part of their problem could be the fact that they have 0 power right now. The Orioles are averaging .48 bombs per game, which is the 30th lowest average in the league. They will need to start having better at-bats and finding their pitches if they want to change the way this season has started. Once they have gotten on base, Baltimore has been very aggressive. They do everything they can to get runners into scoring positions, as they don't get many chances to score during the game. I would watch for Ryan Mountcastle and Anthony Santander at the plate in this one. Mountcastle is leading the team in home runs, with his 1 bomb. He has been generating more offense for the Orioles and will stay aggressive at the plate against the Yankees. Santander has the highest batting average on the team as he is hitting .400 to start the season. He can get on base the majority of the time for the Orioles, they just have to focus on bringing him home. This is exactly what the Yankees need to jumpstart their season. They struggled in their first few series of the year, but they will get the job done and cover the run line spread against Baltimore in this one. The Orioles are scoring the 30th least amount of runs per game and only hitting .201 as a team. They will not be able to score enough runs to keep up with the Yankees in this one. New York's bats have started slow, but they will get going against Jordan Lyles. He was shelled in his first start of the season, and the Yankees will be able to tee off on him until he is pulled from the game. The Yankees have not started how they would have liked, but their strong batting order will come through for them in this game. New York has a ton of power and they will consistently get on base in this one. They will have base runners all night and they will take advantage. The Orioles are also giving up 3.71 runs per game, which feels low to me. The Yankees will score more than this, and they will dominate the Baltimore Orioles in this game. Toronto Blue Jays vs Oakland Athletics. Toronto Blue Jays minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The Oakland Athletics have scored 18 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 6 of their first 7 games. The Athletics are 4-2 this season when scoring 4 or more runs. Elvis Andrus leads the Athletics with 8 hits and 3 RBI, while Christian Patch and Tony Kemp have combined for 14 hits and 4 RBI. Dalton Jeffries gets the ball, and he is 1-0 with a 0.00 ERA and 2 strikeouts this season. This will be Jeffries' second career game against the Blue Jays. Oakland won for the 4th time in 5 games as they beat Tampa Bay on the road in the series finale Thursday afternoon. The A's improved to 4-3 on the season and entered Thursday night second in the AL West, half a game behind the Astros. Against Tampa Bay, Oakland got 2 hits from Sean Murphy, RBI, Elvis Andrus, run, and Christian Patch, run, RBI, in the victory. Cole Irvin, 1-1, earned the win on the mound as he threw 6.1 innings, allowing 3 runs on 5 hits with no walks and 2 strikeouts. Danny Jimenez worked the 9th to record his first save of the year for Oakland. Toronto bounced back from a shutout loss on Tuesday night to ride the power game to a victory over the Yankees on the road Wednesday night. The Blue Jays entered Thursday night 4-2 on the year and sat half a game ahead of the Rays for the top spot in the division. Against New York, Toronto finished with 8 hits with Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 3 runs, 4 RBI, recording 4 of them. No other player had more than 1. Guerrero Jr. launched 3 homers, his second, third and fourth of the season, while adding a double in the victory. Jose Barrios didn't factor in the decision as he allowed 3 runs on 6 hits with 3 walks and 5 strikeouts over 5 innings. Adam Simmer, 2-0, earned the win as he threw a scoreless 6th inning, allowing no hits with no walks or strikeouts. Jordan Romano allowed a hit and struck out 1 in a scoreless 9th for his 4th save of the season. Oakland played well in Tampa Bay, though the environment might be what they were used to as far as sparse attendance goes. It will be a different story north of the border, as the Rogers Center likely will be near capacity for the Jays, who have played well out of the gate. Their pitching still needs some work, and this could be a bit of a bullpen day for Toronto, with Stripling getting the start. With that said, Toronto has a ton of power in their lineup, and they can make even the elite pitchers in the league look mediocre. Just ask Jarrett Cole, who took the brunt of the Guerrero Jr. show on Wednesday night. The Blue Jays won't have Teoscar Hernandez, who was placed on the Illinois Thursday, but they still have plenty of pop to work with offensively. Playing at home with a terrific lineup pushes the needle toward the Jays as they draw first blood in this series. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you the user or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.